in Thurman Thomas-built and T. Boone Pickens' finest. Welcome to Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Cowboys, where the paddle people are ready to open up a can. Today, a pair of Pac-12 teams getting set to square off in a game that could have season-long implications. The Cowboys will kick it away to start us off. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will get the first swing of the game. This has an old-school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field, and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, he's the old school because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other guys that get all the attention. But this guy's so good. He is the focal point. He's the guy everybody's looking to. He's the tone setter. He's the physical bell cow for this team. He will get the rock early and often.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. Those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mid. They put 1 mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Perkins. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. On 4th down, they'll run it, looking for the first. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. The Cowboys offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Looking downfield, it's Fuentes. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Let's go! On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he will score! Touchdown, Cowboys!
And where did I start for this offense? The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
And you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Finds his tight end. Bulldozes him. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on 3rd down? Awesome job by the quarterback in the first position.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
And that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Banks. Trying to get to it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
This quarterback really is going to have to be aware in this game of trying to find lanes to throw into when he's throwing over the middle of the field, because this D-line does a great job getting their hands in there.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
And the ball comes to rest right there.
Nice job. A little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Finds a crease at the 20. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point. But finally, David, the offense breaks through, and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
The handoff as they run the counter play here. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Looking to throw, it's Fuentes. It's complete to the left. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Cowboys are marching down the field. Running back searching for a hole. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. And here comes play number 6 of the drive.
Lasso, and go.
They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intention. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missiles.
It's complete on the right side. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Scanning the field, it's Banks. Makes the grab over the middle. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
On
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback will audible. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He turns it loose to the left. Underneath toast to coverage. Got it deep downfield.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time. Spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Able to get one down to the 15.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically need the challenge.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Big 1st down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. To throw, it's Banks. Getting some heat. And the junior was late on the release, and he threw it behind him.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very agile. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
That's caught. It's Perkins. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Between the uprights, it's good. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to read.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Power football with the run. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier 3rd down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the 1st down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on 3rd down and shoot.
And he lays out and he's got it down the left side. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to move it through the air. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
Throws toward the end zone. In the double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. And the Boilermakers will kick it off to start the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
29's Philly. Alert! Bang!
From the gun, the ground game. Keeps the legs moving. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Now the play fake. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, the defense obviously went in at halftime. They were trailing on the scoreboard. They needed to make some adjustments, and already they're showing some positive signs. On the very first drive of the second half, they're able to register a sack on 3rd down, looking to get the ball back to their offense here.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Discards it with the stiff arm. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. The running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
Right down the middle. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty.
False start on offense.
Offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. Wants to throw. It's Banks. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Razor! Come on, set!
The play action fake. Fires and picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quick strike complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off cover. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen.
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, this game really has turned into a defensive struggle, and both defenses right now are just absolutely dominating. That time, nice job using his pass rush moves, getting to the quarterback, and they just look like they can't.
Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Toss to the outside. Sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Dropping back, it's Banks. Quickly out to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Just 3 points on 3 previous red zone trips. The idea is to punch it in this time. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. Throws to the back. Caught it. And he'll have to check his feelings after that pick, but he did get the first down. And the Cowboys are flying down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Here it is trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
29 Philly. 2
Handoff from the gun. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights. Good. Guys, we have a tie ball game here in the fourth.
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. Fourth quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Banks. Coming after it. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Breaks the tackle. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looking for a man. It's Fuentes. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got his man to the left. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now. So, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Off play action. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They'll throw it on first down. He's going up top here late in the game. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
How nice is it as a defense when you've got a corner that can play on an island and be as dominant as this guy has been all game long? You just saw another great example of it right there. Breaking on the ball and knocking it away.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes a catch at the 20. Touchdown, Purdue! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the
Personal
uprights,
foul.
tie this football
Roughing
game.
the kicker.
And we might be looking at overtime soon.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And the returner will be brought down. Offense getting set for first down. Back to throw, it's Fuentes. It's complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
3:25.
He wants to throw. They're working that left side. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover.
Okay, ready?
Line getting set on second down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Cowboys will punt it away on fourth down. Catches it at the 30. He's got great speed. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of clearances and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Offense set on first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. A little screen to the running back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. To the air, it's Banks. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. Touchdown, Boilermaker! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
That is how you end a football game. Closing seconds, great execution. Take the lead. This game is almost over.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner will be brought down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They'll throw it on first down. They're bringing heat. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. You want to talk about building confidence?